Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and our journey through my Hawaiian record collection. We're on the letter H and we're going to continue looking at some more record albums today. So let's see what's on the bucket list for today. Okay, now for something that I know is going to make a lot of people in Hawaii smile. If you remember back in the early part of the 80s when there was horrible famine in Africa, and there was this single put out by all these American musicians, or musicians in the West really, called USA for Africa, We Are the World. Well, I know that other communities around the world and some other countries had their own kind of versions of that because it was so successful, and Hawaii was no exception. We did have a group of recording artists come together called Hawaii for Africa. This was in 1985, and it featured many big names in the local music scene, and they recorded the song The Way of Love. What I have here is the extended version, 12-inch, and money went to help Africa and also went to help a charity called Hawaii for Hawaii's Children. Yeah, I don't really care for the song, really. I mean, even as far as pop songs go. And I don't know how successful it really was. I think it was sort of just mildly successful here. Nothing like, We Are the World, which you can still hear today. The Way of Love, I never hear it anywhere on the radio or whatever anymore. Never. Okay, now back to some more traditional kind of like Hawaiian style music. These actually are albums out of France. The Hawaiian Beachcombers, or as it is strangely put here, Hawaiians Beachcombers. I'm not going to try to say that, but Hawaiian Vacation, or Vacation in Hawaii. I love how this label, Mode Discs, or I don't know if it's World Discs or what that means exactly, but they sort of imitated, you might recognize the budget label like, what is it, Somerset, I think, and Alshire, somebody that used to do this scale only in black and white on their records, and this French label apparently either imitated them or maybe Somerset imitated them, or I don't know, but anyway. Now, what's interesting about this album, it's just sort of typical, steel guitar, sort of traditional ensemble of Hawaiian music, is that you'll notice the name here not listed on the cover, but on the record, Marcel Bianchi. We have discussed him under the B, letter B, because we have a few records by him. A very well-noted French steel guitarist, and had quite a long career. On some of the records, he is not really credited, like this one, where it's just listed as Hawaiian Beachcombers. And there are a few records we have like this, coming out of France by the Hawaiian Beachcombers, which are actually Marcel Bianchi and his group were performing as the Hawaiian Beachcombers. Interesting, also in Europe, quite often I see the misspelling of Aloha Oi, O-H-E, it should just be O-E, Aloha Oi, but I don't know where this exactly comes from, but I see it on a lot of Hawaiian records coming out of Europe where they misspell Aloha Oi. And they say it wrong too on the songs. They say it all sorts of ways, but very seldom do they actually say Aloha Oi. They're like going, oh, Aloha Ohe, or Alohe Oe, or all sorts of things. This again, Marcel Bianchi. You can also see here some of the French releases of other albums that actually have been released in the States, but under different titles there in France. Another one from Mr. Marcel Bianchi as the Hawaiian Beachcombers. In fact, this one just called the Hawaiian Beachcombers. It's kind of an odd picture with some guy standing, on the beach. I don't actually know if that maybe that's Marcel Bianchi. I don't know, but he's not, credited here. So, but you can see he has written, I don't know if you can read that, but he always has some original compositions on his albums, and he does write some of those. So, and he's not listed on the jacket or not listed on the label here, but he is has some compositions, and his style is very recognizable. I mean, when I hear him, I know immediately it's Marcel Bianchi. Another one by Marcel Bianchi as the Hawaiians, Beachcombers again, Honolulu Rendezvous. Fetching cover. That picture actually has come up on a few different albums. I think this is one of the later ones. A few original compositions, Waikikian Serenade, Oahu Wahine. Different label, this one. Mondio Music. Now, we come to another group called the Hawaiian Beachcombers, but it's not Marcel Bianchi. These Hawaiian Beachcombers come out of the United Kingdom. And again, I think this is another one of those, which is a great cover on this one. Don't you think? Love the painting. Hawaii is Waiting for You. And this is the Hawaiian Beachcombers. I think it's Billy Bell and kind of the same ensemble, like Kana Kapiolani and his Hawaiians and various South Sea Serenaders, various groups that I've seen coming out of England that seem to be either the same configuration of people or it's always the same steel guitarist who seems to be Billy Bell. This one, I think there's a date on this too. Yeah, 1969, this one, and it is out of the UK. Another one from the same Hawaiian Beachcombers, Blue Hawaii. Lovely picture taken there. That's Hanauma Bay, where these days is a great snorkeling location. It's a nature reserve. The fish are very accustomed to people swimming right around them, so they're very used to people being around. Beautiful fish, and nice album, couple of nice compositions, Nani Ne Oi, Magical Nights. This one is a bit later than the other one, 1971. I suspect there may be more albums by this particular Hawaiian Beachcombers group out there that I don't have, but I don't know. Maybe not. And I'm going to throw in quickly just Hawaiian Beachcombers again. This is yet a different group called the Hawaiian Beachcombers. This is out of the States. And this is another one that I think has recorded the same configuration several times. It might be Sam Makia, a late Sam Makia on Hawaiian guitar, but I'm not sure about that. But it's really nice, and you can hear this very same recording was also released as Hits of Hawaii by the Pacific Serenaders, and you can also hear basically the same arrangements and the same songs with the same configuration under a group called the Hawaiian Islanders, under Cameo, but they this one and the Pacific Serenaders, same arrangement, same artist, but this has harp in it where the other one does not. But otherwise, it's really the same. And this, another great cover. And finally, another French release. This is a double LP. It's just being called the Hawaiian Beachcombers, Music for Your Dance Party, Hawaii, Hawaii. It is actually like a compilation of some other people's works, although they're not credited. Gino Bourdin, Marcel Bianchi is on here. A couple of other people, but they are not. It's not. They're just listed as the Hawaiian Beachcombers, but it's stuff that has come out on other albums by those people. But if you ever come across it, it's definitely a nice set. Okay, let's check out some samples. enjoying this journey looking at my Hawaiian record collection. We have a long way to go before we're done, but I hope you're along for the ride. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And by all means, if you have any of these records or any comment or interest, please comment in the section below. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have a good week. We'll talk to you next time.